The president's speech yesterday is scored an A, despite the fact that he came a bit late. We are still seeking the Speaker's directive if really a session of Parliament, which is gazetted to start at 2:30, can start 1 hour and 15 minutes late. Because I know the session of Parliament can only start latest 20 minutes late because of 10 minutes of quorum bell, which can be rung 2 times. If then we don't have quorum, that is no longer a session of Parliament. So I don't know if it was properly constituted that a session of Parliament gazetted to start at 2:30 started 1 hour and 15 minutes late. That one, it have never happened anywhere in the world. When it comes to what the president talked about, the infrastructure, everybody is aware that the infrastructure development in terms of roads, 10,500 kilometers of new tarmac, it is there. We have witnessed, including the expressway and including the Wayaki Way. We have 350 kilometers of new tarmac in Narok, including the 89 kilometers from Narok to Segenani, the Masai Mara Game Reserve. The issue of tannery, our Songoro, where we now produce our hide and skin, we have been losing 2.7 million hides and skin annually because we, as pastoralists, we produce 3 million hides and skin annually. And we import 25 million pairs of shoes in Kenya annually, which we can easily tap on the hides and skin that go to waste and produce them. But there is a tannery now in Narok, and I hope it will be in other parts of the country. The legacy of the president, if you will have enumerated, there are others that he forgot, like the Uwezo Fund, like the rights of persons with disability, where we were number 15 in Africa in 2013. But in 2017, we had already jumped to number 1 in Africa, and that is why in 2018, we were given the opportunity to co-host the World Disability Summit with the world superpowers like UK, because of where we are in disability rights. So if you will have enumerated things like access to government procurement opportunities where tenders are set aside for persons with disability, sign language being the 3rd official language in Kenya, examinable in our exam, disability mainstreaming in ministries, departments, and agencies, a lot of funds for cash transfer for severely disabled persons, and so on. You will have enumerated tax exemption for persons with disability, importation of duty-free vehicle by persons with disability. There is a lot that the president forgot. But I like the part that he talked about post-election violence. He actually said we had post-election violence in 1992, 1997, 2007, 2013, and 2017. And that in 2002, we had a peaceful transition because of him accepting the outcome of the election. So the president will have gone ahead and named and shamed the person whose name have not missed in those years that we had had post-election violence. He should have named and shamed the professional rejecter of the outcome of election, who is the single denominator of violence in Kenya. Because it cannot be a coincidence that Raila Odinga read the rejection speech of the outcome of the 1997 general election. It cannot be a coincidence that in 2007, he literally used the bridge of dead bodies to get Nusumkate, Nusumkeka kind of government. It will not be a coincidence that in 2013, we had also post-election violence when he rejected the outcome of the election. It cannot be a coincidence that in 2017, he also rejected the outcome of the election and in fact went ahead and swear himself in. That is a treasonable offense. That he is the single denominator of violence. So I don't know why the president did not be bold enough and mention. He said he accepted. So who rejected? Yes, there must be somebody who has been rejecting the election. And it cannot be coincidence that it's one name. Because you cannot tell me that Raila Odinga have been winning the election throughout. Again, the president talked about BBI and what we have lost in BBI. And I think that one, the president was off the mark. First of all, you cannot attack the judiciary. They are independent, and we must respect them. They made their decision that BBI was null, void, and unconstitutional, and that is what it is. Secondly, when you talk of the gains that we will have gained in BBI, including money going to the counties, we have increased from 15 to 32. Which constitutional moment was that? Again, On the issue of the winner should not take everything, the winner take it all, that they should be sharing of power in creating position of Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister. Let me ask the President, surely, democracy and election is a competition. And in a competition, there must be a winner and there must be a loser. Now, if the President share power with the Prime Minister, who will share power with the governor? Will we be having Prime Governor? Who will share power with the MCA, Women Rep, Senator, and Member of Parliament? Yet all of them win by a small margin sometimes, and they take all the power by themselves and take all the salary by themselves. No, we cannot be lied. We are not children. There is a shortage of fools in Kenya. In any democratic process, the winner should be congratulated and even given glucose, and the loser should go back and reorganize themselves for the next general election. So I think the President was not very sincere on that one. And again, by saying that there will be inclusivity by creating positions of Prime Minister and 2 deputies, together with the President and the Deputy President, that is 5 positions. Now, 5 positions, you can only bring 5 tribes together, excluding 37 other tribes of this republic. We are not squatters in this country. So, is that inclusivity or exclusivity? Mr. President, by including 5 tribes out of 42, you have even created more exclusivity. And that means that the 5 big tribes can sit down and their votes will be enough to elect a president, and the rest of the 37 tribes in this country will be sent to the periphery and will be considered as appendix, existent but no function nonetheless. And I can tell you, we are not squatters as the minority tribes in this country. We are members of. The president should be elected on the basis of his qualification, not on the basis of kuleta kabila hii na kabila hii na kabila hii na kuchanganya hao pamoja. No wonder the tribal chiefs, in the name of OKA, in the name of Raila Odinga, are coalescing themselves around the president, waiting for their endorsement so that they can bring their tribes together, so that they can send all of us, other tribes, to the periphery. That one we cannot accept. And Mr. President, don't encourage such things, because we elected you on the basis of your capabilities, not on the basis that you are the son of a former president, not on the basis of the tribe you come from. We elected you as Uhuru Kenyatta. We will elect William Ruto as William Ruto, and we will elect whoever we will elect, even if it is Mudavadi, as Mudavadi, not because he comes from a big tribe. No, because he have an agenda, he have an economic model for this country. The president's speech yesterday